Hello. Okay, today we're gonna start Attourney Pheonix Wright trilogy, and I'm gonna see how far I can deduce the culprit with my brain, I guess. Without further ado, let's check. I haven't played this game yet, so I'm not sure what to expect in this game for a while. The first turnabout. Yes. Is that tomato? Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I got to find someone to pin this. Is that a mole? Yeah, I think it's someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Well, I have to say, Pheonix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Yeah, but usually defendant can be someone you know, right? This is one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there. Hey there, Larry. Wait, what? So his name is Larry Butts or Butts Larry? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper said it was you. Yeah, that eye is scary. My name is Pheonix, Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a very simple one. Tomato juice. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Okay. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, I can relate to that. In the 23 years I known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. Okay, let's think about his personality first. I think he's a happy-go-lucky and someone who will say everything from their heart directly on their mouth. So, like a pure idiot, I guess. Yeah, the eye says it all, I guess. Besides that, August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have at least to assess your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. Yeah, he's nervous, just like me. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant is the one who I'm defense, so it's Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Wait, who's the name? I think it never tells the name. It's... wait. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Pheonix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I am begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Press tab. No one would believe I was a defendant. Not this one. Cindy. Okay. Cindy. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... blunt trauma. Okay. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As for Wright, just tell us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Tinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepted it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of a Tinker is rather heavy. Yeah, because it's a stone statue. Okay. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently, okay? Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Okay, so we got to hear everything he got to say. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Larry gets, yeah, because based on his personality, I can guess like a confident monkey. Mr. Butts, is it true that your victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony reminds me of someone. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't just taking my phone call or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Was further to the court record, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 July, okay? The day of the case. Indeed, she has appeared to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugars? Yes, older men who gave her money and gift. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Has a way of running his... Yeah. Should I... Yeah, just stop him for now. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. So he's gonna die. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe in the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. What do I do? Let him have answer honestly. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand. First time hearing that kind of name. Mr. Sahwit, you sell newspaper subscription, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspaper, yes. Mr. Sahwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, let's hear what he said. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment, okay? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him, okay? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead, okay? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside, okay, he unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her, how does he know the phone is not working? But he doesn't go inside, that's weird, okay? I went to a nearby pub and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell what he did? Tell the truth. I can defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Yeah. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahwit used was one of those. Wait, Mr. Sahwit used was one of those? That's weird. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay. Out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony, or is your client really guilty? In the evidence, compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There bound to be contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub in the witness face. Then point contradiction and okay. Let's do it. Wait, what did he say again? Yeah, he didn't enter the house, right? Door to door, selling subscription, and I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him, okay? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in the apartment wasn't working. He went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Contradiction in the examining code. Then find prison. Wait, it said 1 PM, right? Behind thing is strange, I looked inside apartment, I saw her lying, quailed, called the police, however the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went nearby phone park, I remember the time is at 1 PM. That's weird. Because she died at 4 PM. Objection! You found the body at 1 PM? You sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. The statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometimes after 4 PM. There was nobody to find at 1 PM. Nobody. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawi, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? I see. That's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out all contradictions. Lies always begets more lies. Yeah. 3 to 1 and the whole story falls apart. Okay. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, let's see his new testimony. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television, but blackout. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Yeah. Television, but there's a blackout. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, would you cross-examine the witness? When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from television. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record prove it. Yeah, blackout. You won't have heard the television or video. Yeah, because did his head just jump? Look. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now, Mr. Sawit. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Yeah, his head jumped. I guess that's a wig. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, let's hear. Hearing the time? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. He saw it. He saw it. Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Wait. Isn't it a stone statue? Wait, what? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Wait. What did he say? It's a clock. That's weird. Actually, I didn't hear it. The time I saw it, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The statue in the shape of the thinker is rather heavy. But that's a statue. Objection! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objection and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Because the evidence was given, man. Chill. Just answer the question, Mrs. Sawit. I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. She just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. How did he know it was a clock? Did he touch the clock? The statue? Do you have any problem with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he would have known the weapon, is it to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that, he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Interview. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. Usually that would happen. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you just strike the victim with a clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Wait, he is bold. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, your claim the sound witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I bet to think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply let's not deliberately as a neighbor sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have this clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? it's 11. Yeah, because he said 1 p.m. and the murder at 4, so it's 3 hours behind. Now that one was 8:25, 9, 10, 11, 11:25. Yeah, 3 hours back. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk the way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What he's talking about now. While it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow, it proved nothing. How do you think it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have the case. She's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close, Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support the claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means we cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal, you lawyer all slime. I almost had to. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Yeah, that's slime. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. But that's the passport, right? The passport. 3 hours slow and think through. Ask yourself, why was the clock? Because she went to Paris. Maybe she burned the clock. Yes. Of course, there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough word. Let's see you pull this one out. Let's see. This evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Because logically thinking, the difference in timeline. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference, wait, 9 hours, not 3. 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim haven't reset the clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you stuck her head in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say Mr. did it? Oh, Sawit did it. Okay. Wait, he poisoning too? Oh, order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I have ever seen someone complete a defense so quick, that's not quick, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court find the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. NG, no good. And with that, this court is adjourned. Okay, I want this one. Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see what people were out of the house that day. Okay, let's see what he did. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching for a place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he would find. Oh, I see. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Yeah, he didn't die. He's supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy gone, man. Gone forever. She was, yeah, he did say he was a cheater. Harry Butt's innocent, not Larry Butt's. It's a present. A present? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Yeah, wait. If he knows it was a clock, why didn't he mention it? Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick and she was just playing with me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry. Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Something that proved how she felt about you. Boycott, passport. Let's give him the statue, I guess. Take that! You made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Definitely. You think so? It's pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. But at least you have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe I would fix. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nix, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. Wait, someone's gonna die? And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one. Oh, maybe she died. Okay. That's a spoiler, I guess. A brand new episode. Yes, let's save. Okay, my deduction ability was kinda okay. Beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me, Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How's you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? A clock. Wait, what? I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some paper inside it. Inside papers. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 AM to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. burgers. I would really go for good burgers. Okay, we hit the usual joint. And Wright is a deal. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and call lost worker. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the tinker that swallowed those papers. Wait, what? How would you know? Ho ho, you are coniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. So he's gonna kill her, I guess. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Boom. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Maybe there's a clue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co's Law Office. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should go all out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Which one's good? Move or examine? Examine first, I guess. Oh, so we have to go first. Okay. Move. Office. That smell. Blood. Okay, chief died. Okay. Okay, let's examine. There's an examine button, right? Her body was still warm. I would feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade until finally she was cold. How long was he holding her? Examine. It incurs with dry blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Okay. She's housing like this, but if there are any closer, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The tinker lying next to her must be another weapon. Okay. Some glass shot near the chief body. Must be piece of the glass. Slide stand broken in the back room. Nothing else here. Seems like a clue here. Wait, what is it? Maya. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. A word written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya, did Mia notice this piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday? What the girl was doing here? Can I examine more? Yeah, no more evidence. Okay. Oh, I can check here. Okay. The phone, I check it later on. Let's check the phone call. Who are you? It's okay, I will work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Don't give... What is BS? Backspace? Chief sister, I'm her younger sister, and you were here visiting this lady. Yes, she said she wanted me to give some evidence for her. Yes, it was that drop. It was the tinker. What happened? She seemed to be in shock and excuse me, can you tell me what happened? And she says space. Let's try to present this. If I fail, I fail. Why would she look at me? Please, just come down. Why would she spell my name? That's a chat. Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick. Okay, Gumshoe. We received a report from the building across the way. See, got the person saying they saw a murderer. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Typical judgmental cop. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. I sat around waiting, visiting hour to begin at the detention center. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitors room. Wow, they have put Maya locked up like a criminal. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. It's up to you. Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the ones in trouble here. They're never going to believe me out there. Even you. When you found me, you look at me like I done it. To the hearts of evil type, the only thing is lacking is experience. To wait, give him 3 more years, that is, unless you want to be found guilty. What's with that outfit? This is what acolytes wear. Is my uniform, you would say. I'm a spirit medium in training. Okay, the day of the crime. Let's see. The morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming crime. Evidence? Yes, the clock shaped like the thinker, the one Larry made. How would that have been evidence in this case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to do those things. The cell phone. He didn't delete it. The Fae family, especially the woman, have always been very sensitive to the spirit. You said the Fae family, so Mia was into this stuff too? Of course, she left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her power first class too, I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Training, well, can you contract Mia's spirit and you can just... Still in training, I won't do something on that level. Something to matter, so in favor. Well, I mean, everything you would ask him to represent me. Refuse. That morning, I got a call from my sister, hold a piece of evidence. The light were off. Wait, what time again? Smell blood. That's when I found my sister. Okay. Backspace. Gosberg Law Office. The big boss is out. She won't say when he'll be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention run an office like this. Examine. Not this one. Is that a useless lawyer, I guess? Ebony case. My solid goal. Yeah, I guess he's a useless lawyer, I guess. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? Guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right, and don't go calling me Dick. Hey Dick, get over here. Yes sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? Business here, you better do it quick. Let's talk to him. Single blunt was trauma, death was instantaneous. 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, who is he? Okay, let's fight Edgelord. Okay. Also, the question I need. Wait, one more thing I want to mention to you. I don't think it's a boss. You better not. The witness, Miss Attourney. I'm sorry about this, but I can't. Okay, Miss May. No more. Move. Gateway Hotel. September 6. Water Hotel, room 303. Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer. I'm sure the detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Emma to self. Thank Detective Brochure for making money. Wait, is that a screwdriver? Well, Jimon, if you want to know, yes. Okay. Yeah, suspicious. Yeah, how can she said this the murder? Yeah, okay. Plus it's dark. bonus. Wait, how to... No, I cannot. Okay, move. Detention center, I guess. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer. Present. Let's try giving him a phone. Wait, I can check. Wait, 9:27 a.m. Okay. Wait, what did the autopsy say? 9 p.m. Wait, what? 9 p.m. 9:27. So she was alive. Wait, or maybe 9:05. Yeah, 9:05. Oh, 9 a.m. This one? 9 p.m. Okay. Oh, she did say in the morning. Okay. About that. Okay, let's check the ghost bug lawyer again. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. I'm quite busy here, son. Can go talking case on a day notice? No, it's quite impossible. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission to see. Never look back, that one. We're in good hand. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I was refused. Sorry, goodbye. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid there's no lawyer worth the salt will take on this particular case. I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but would you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. Yeah, he's afraid of something. Maybe he got blackmail or something. September 6th, detention center, almost 4 p.m. Okay. Find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see... Yeah, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Okay, let's talk. Your family died when I was very young. Don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she would still be alive. Your mother. They say a lot of special power runs in our blood. 15 years ago, family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. She disappeared several years after that. My sister announced she would become lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself. Okay, your mother's enemy. Do you know who it is? The police capture was innocent. The police consultation with medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told the paper that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. Okay. Right. Yeah, let's defend her. Can I save now? Yeah, let's save. I have a feeling I will lose. Well, someone else is the culprit. It would be easy to say Maya was the killer, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. Yeah. Maybe it's politics. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Yeah, he did say the screw was loose and there's a screwdriver there. Can I present this now? Still cannot, okay. Sorry, wrong button. Move. Bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you have no need anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No. Hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. I asked to inform Miss May there's a message for her. Please tell her. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Yeah, he said White. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think she's the murderer. Oh, there's a save point. That's nice. Okay, save. Okay, let's go. September 7, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1. Oh, it's that guy. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edwards. Edgelord. I better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the crime scene. The prosecution has evidence you committed this murder, and we have witnesses who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the detail of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Okay. That's the door. The body was here. The broken lamplight. Okay. Lots of blood to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the tinker found next to the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Yeah, it can be heavy because they removed the battery. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Wait, say first. Because I know I will lose. Okay, let's see what you have to say. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene, okay? There were two people there already, the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Pheonix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. She saw it the very moment of the murder, are you sure? The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. For any condition of witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slip up and say something wrong. It worked lots of time. Okay. Just in case. I still don't trust myself. Okay, tap. Yeah, it was dark, so I cannot see it. Just by the angle, the body was here. Can you see it? Let's try. Broken lamplight. Contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. There are there? Ah, okay. Boo. Okay. I rushed to the scene. There were two people. Defendant, Miss Lawyer, arrested me. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Wait. Death 9 p.m. What does this say? See you tonight at 9. See you tonight at 9. See you tonight at 9. What did he say again? When you say as soon as the phone call came in, there were two. So Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. Time of death 9 p.m. Yeah, but it cannot instant kill. Let's try this one first. Phone call came in and rushing at the scene. Yeah, because she died instantaneously. How can it does? What? What? Oh, yes. 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Indeed. So tell us who the two people you found in the scene were. Yes, sir. What's your reason? Witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. As soon as the phone call came in and reached the scene, there were two people already there. Hold on just 1 second. If correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Did I just say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claims was hard evidence? Well, I guess she is pink. Okay. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written in a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. It showed that the blood was victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, I can find the evidence for this one. It was before she died, but its death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Frey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Faye. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyers trick now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely would not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no buttling your way out of this one, detective. Order, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately won't have had the time to write anything.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder, I think. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate from blunt object, but there is possible victim lived for several minutes. I received this result this morning. Mr. Wright, say what you will. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Witness your name, please. Attourney. At your service. Introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Where were you the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Check in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across. Okay. It was like 9 p.m. at night. I look out the window, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all. Okay. I don't see it to need to trouble the witness. Wait. Yes, I'm doing it. Okay, let's see. Long hair being attacked. The one taking a mouse seeker's defendant chair. The woman dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodge what? Well, the attack. But she caught up with her and she hit her. How did you know it was my client? She had a girl physique, and secondly she was small. Who else would it be but her? You're lying, I guess. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? If you had really witnessed my client, my affair, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah, she wears a micro outfit. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, and her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Witness account, okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. The kindest... Wait, how did you know it was a clock? How did you know it was a clock? Oops, okay, my bad. Phone call. Yeah, he took the clockwork out. How does she... It's not a clock. Will it work? I pray it would. Oops, I'm about to die. Then the girl in the hippie clothes. The statue is actually a clock. Okay. Please work. Oops. Yeah, I will have to load. Is that right in your right? As you look on the hotel, wait, from the hotel it's right. My right hand, left right. Keep it close right after that. Keep it close. Sure, that's what she was wearing. Oh, and she hit her with the weapon as well. did she see? How should I know? Let's go for the filter, I guess. Okay, I'm just give this one. Oh, because this one broken, and she said it's at the right. Oh, maybe I can. It was my right hand, right? Yeah, but it's from she turns to the right, but this one is broken. Why does it work? Okay, I'm gonna give the phone thing a try. Objection! This is hard actually. Okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. He picked off and she hit her with a weapon. Let's try again. So you saw me there. Okay. Let's try pressing everything. The first attack and ran off to the right. See everything. Pretty close. Just pick it up from the desk. I see what sort of weapon was it. Can the statuette lock the thing? Let's check the tinker again. In another testimony. Feeling I'm onto something here. Looks like a statue, but actually... This is hard actually. Let's try the statue again. It was quite revealing. The statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much more same position as you called this a clock too, and he was found dead. Can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes, that's all that importance here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Objection!
But question are all I have, and as you may recall, I've caught murderer with this question before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. What happened now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law office of Pheonix. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No battery. She should have heard it.
Objection!
It couldn't have run. The clock in question is empty. The clock was empty, it wouldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Well, Miss May. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it, and that's exactly what happened. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. The phone call. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. Wasn't the proof you told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I share the proof you would like so much. The evidence that's proof when the clockwork was removed was this one.
Take that!
That's a very cute cell phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Let's hear the conversation. In the morning. Which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. I forgot. But Larry made it himself. Yes. She had seen him before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Please produce the evidence. This one. Made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's a high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse. It's not on sale today? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is court of law and the witness will remain calm. How did you know the weapon was a clock? Because you held it, I guess, because there's only two options. Suck the force of the impact made the tinker rang. That's when you heard it.
Objection!
What the hell? Rockside, Miss May, perhaps you would explain to the poor Miss Guy that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. No way. Mr. Lawyer, okay. Take place at 9. Bellboy, okay. Instead, the bellboy correct the witness story. Okay. Mr. Wright, you just made a serious question like this. But if it's like the case, how did she know? Wait, Your Honor, I figured out there is one way Miss Apple would know it was a clock. One way alone I have proof. Ah, the wiretap. Please explain to the court what this is, Miss Attourney. You were tapping the victim's Miss Mia face phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is illegal. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. The defense truly claimed that the witness were tapping a phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Yeah, I think I can. It's simple. Me? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... the proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... How to backtrack this? Victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... The phone?
Take that!
This one I should. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. You use the right time in the conversation. That's how you know the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demanded an answer. La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What give you lawyer? Yeah, let's give her some rope to survive. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How would I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. On with the cross-examination. Yeah, my thinking ability is bad. Maybe because I'm hungry. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. Yeah, can you bring that thing? We can try it? I think not. That T-shirt is rather heavy, so without ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Okay. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatwater Hotel, in business for 4 generations, okay? I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 p.m. on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin cross-examination. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. Okay. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see her in the scenario, but I heard her voice, and then I saw them, and the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought at her, and why? I wish to drink after she finished. Time, of course. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly. But if it's precisely at 9 and she saw the murder, isn't it at something she would see the murder, and then the coffee boy would come at 9, exactly 9. At the crack of 9, she was looking at the time. Maybe the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. Absolutely, sir. Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely. Embarrassing. Protest. Okay. I have a feeling I'm about to lose here. One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I give you one more question, that's all. This is really it now. This is my last chance. Nervous. I'm nervous. What do I ask him about? Check in. Not without chance, but even have chance with her lover there. What did she say? Wait, how about her lover? Objectionable. The witness will answer your question. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asking. Fool. was impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the times of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Really? I suppose you like it too. It was too late. After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart amateurs. These accusations are ludicrous. The court acknowledged the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Okay, I survived for now. Not yet. Miss May is okay. I think he was the one who maybe so. Don't worry, I find him by tomorrow, I promise, counting on you. Ask for a full record of April's May. Only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Yeah, I lost this one. Yes. Yeah, one more episode, I guess. September 7, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitor Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dang place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whack? Talk. Let's start with talk. That man. Maybe if I had something to get rid of talk. Where tap on this man phone. Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Bottom feelings come second lawyer. reputation? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel when a murderer use our attempt. We can charge a premium for the room. Of course, it will be great for business. The bellboy who brought the murder iced coffee. So positive, that guy. If there's anything I can bring you, let's talk to him first. The man with me. Yes, he struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure about a photo. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatwater. I propose that we add a subtitle. The Gatwater Hotel, Murder Manor. Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea, I guess. She do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person is this guy. Examine, I guess. Please leave it there. There's a draw of terror hiding in place for the murderer Wright. Okay. Maybe something's hidden here. Nope. Telescope. Okay, he's useless. Let's move. Maybe he knows Mr. White. Did he sell it? Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, it's a painting of fisherman. Huh? What's that? All photos. There's two lines. Something. DL incident exhibit A. DL incident exhibit B. A photo lies and we should switch it. Wait. Let's swap it first. Can I see Maya? That's a good question actually. If I can see Maya and if she can confirm that it's her mom, I can trace back that that's Mr. White. She's here. option. Yeah, I should swap the photo because I won't see Maya. Swap photo. Okay, let's go back to the detention center. Person. Okay, let's first talk to the bellboy. Get water from there. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once you know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. Okay. Who swore the affidavit? What is an affidavit? Okay. Now let's talk to May again at detention center. No use playing dumb. If you don't talk, I'm talking this info to the press. Even though you should be in witness to murder, your title friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I thought you win, lawyer. Wright, the President of Information Gathering Conglomerate Group. Okay, first let's move to law office. Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through me, maybe. The days of my youth like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I much rather you gave me some information. Last night, you see, I won't get a wink of sleep. Well, you see, just me, sister, that poor girl, my boy, I owe you my thanks. Truly, I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were worried about it, why you didn't offer to defend her? Let's give him back this one. was most likely April May's home the night of the murder. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Nothing more. Okay, let's move to blue pot, I guess. Hey, that's the painting. Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Your name. What's your name? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Right. Pheonix Wright. Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, the CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worthily challenge. What a fruitcake. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, and that's the only explanation for why you come to meet me like this? No matter, so what business does the mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Okay, let's examine first. I ignore him. Ridiculously, I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right, there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Yeah, I think I saw it before. Let's talk to him first. Blue Corp, what is Blue? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say, we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grind of which you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, name it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Miss May, employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear that she was done. What she has done? You mean the way that? Indeed, she is paid to answer phone. Tapping them is not in the job description. She does get her information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal conduct. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like she's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in Apple's May hotel room? You can say. I said them pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does employ you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he please, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. You should have seen the same thing as me. Oh, the police. To me, they are mere toys, splitting for my amusement. That thing. When did you get it? Say, when did you get it? No idea, I forgot. I seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Mr. Wong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A mere lawyer worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sorry I choose for an attorney, Gordy Burger. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder if Is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from the Godly Bogus, I presume. Why's that thing of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps she will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Wait. Okay, that's nothing more to do. Ghost Bell office. Okay. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jeho's pants. Ooh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about the whole mess. Mr. White. So I paid Blue Cop a visit. Oh, I see, Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg said, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office at Blue Cop, Wright's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connect, you say? Yes, and I know that it is blackmailing you. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Cop is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. As you have suspected, I would not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I were. He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He also judges attorney, prosecution, police, and politician. They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Misty Faye. Mia's mother had been investigating the murder at the bequest of the police and she failed. As a result, police called her fraud. This is what Mia was talking about. And all I wait for her and the end cleared her of fraud. That case is the DL6 incident. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They won't let people know, but one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me because I thought the police were mock fine wine. Secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit, yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F. White. Wait, again, Mia, he was involved in suicide. White drove them all to. Article about politician suicide. The word White is written in pencil at the top. Can I check now? Check it out. Yes, is it W White? The entire W section is missing. Okay. Misty Faye. Wait. I have tarnished the face name, leaving only this word. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the name of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Gosberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who made his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... I have to ask him again, I guess. Okay, let's go back again and ask Gosberg. Maybe he knows. Let's go to the detention center. You did this to me. You spied on him. You snooped on him and found out about the embezzlement. Then, when you revealed it, he was driven to suicide. And even in the high unlikely event that I did do such thing, all I would do have done is provide information that is not a crime in this country. Maybe there's more evidence that I didn't find. about the detention center again? Mm, okay, I cannot do anything to him. Maybe there's something here that I miss. Nothing to examine here. Maybe here. No. Back. Move. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, but I cannot use that as an evidence. Maybe hit the TNC because that's the evidence. I cannot do anything on that. Okay. So what next? I'm lost. Move to detention center again, I guess. How about if I being persistent? For this reason, you had Apple May taping the phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be even a child would work it out. Mr. White, you did it. Change my mind, didn't I? Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. Game over. Okay, now it's the trial. Trial. September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Pheonix looks. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from Chief Prosecutor Office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Oh, so you want to take his place? Of the event are already quite clear to the court. Today we will hear the testimony of the witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witnesses. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my loud cautions confuse? Name is to a great deal. My name is Red White, but my friend calls me Blanco Nino. White. The CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Greatwater Hotels at the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why, tell me what you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Pheonix. Okay. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m. I believe. I was quietly perusifying that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from the outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Impaction. If this thing occurs as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, how much can I cross-examine him? Yeah, was that 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? How do you know that time was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. You are so mistrusting. So, what was that proper term for secretary again? Miss May ordered room service for 9 p.m. After the room service arrived, the bellboy who bought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. That is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside of the room. Of course he would not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something off like that. I was quietly reading some papers. Okay. By window, you mean the one directly across from Pheonix law office? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. To get what is a businessman hotel and I am busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Okay. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him swinging. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised at the cause. She ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect.
Objection!
You dug your own grave. You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She claims that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plan. The killer was here, and the victim is here. If the victim went to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. So he did witness the killing. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, Mr. White says left. Can you explain the contradiction? Both are right, because from his point of view, it is to the left. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Just in case. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where would he have been? In the law office, a faint course, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Take that! Objection!
Impossible. There was no one other than a criminal victim in the room. There is no evidence, no proof to the contrary. None. Look, if the victim ran to the door, if he was watching from that point to him, it would appear that she has ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courthouse will be held in contempt. Mr. White, what are you suggesting? rascally.
Objection!
The postulation of the defense are distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seems a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Instant hit from the auto. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. That does seems to make sense. Will you be cross-examine the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Wait. How long was I online again? I forgot. 2 hours. Okay. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. There. Died from a blow. It said a blow, not multiple blow.
Objection!
The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Okay, say it again, just in case I'm nervous. Yeah, it's quite interesting about this. Your Honor, if you would ask the witness for a few testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, Mr. White? Okay. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked the other window when I heard the things fall. But there's only one window. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you hit her in with a single blow. Twap! Twap, indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Can I press him? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing for? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Yeah, very well. You're saying you saw the glass light stand. Then change your testimony to reflect that. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. What? But it's broken. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I heard of it. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why, me? Well, I was instructed not to wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thought. I am so confused.
Objection!
Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Very well, the witness may continue his account. At 911, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you hit her in with a single blow. Wow.
Hold it!
Oh, yes, well, I'm a man of peace, you see. Yeah, I'm gonna reset using that one. I hope don't fail on it. Okay. I think it's this class.
Objection!
Nope, I cannot find him. Okay, I'm gonna keep badgering him.
Hold it!
Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? How would I? How could
Objection!
I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. White, I will not have you harassing the witness. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door.
Hold it!
What did you do? I gave chase, of course. I gave chase. No, not me. The killer, I mean. He gave chase.
Objection!
Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. White here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusation. Oh, alright. Thank you, Miles. Then you did her in with a single blow. Twat. The killer you attacked, but she dodged.
Hold it!
Wait. She was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in a single blow.
Hold it!
Twat. No.
Hold it! Objection! Hold it! Objection! Hold it!
But don't worry, I know what happened.
Hold it!
See everything.
Objection!
Option. Save. Okay, let's see the evidence first. I think there's something, but died from a blow. Must have lived. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Apa saw Miss Mia run to the left.
Hold it! Objection!
But she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Lying on the floor? That's weird. Because it's broken beyond recognition.
Objection!
Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct, that would be no problemo, right? Big problemo, because you said it. There's a big problem here. Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniably, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. She couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why would he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel would not have seen the stand before it fell because... Look at the map. It's the view from the mirror. From the window, we cannot see.
Take that!
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculousity, Mr. White. If you were in the Getwater as you claim, you would not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you would have recognized the broken shot as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you would have seen that from is inside the failure office. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Transform. Come on. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia.
Objection!
That's far enough, Pheonix, Wright. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Should you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Confess that you placed the riot time. The riot time? Order, Mr. Ashford. Explain to the court what you mean by it. Distinguished member of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Court. He ordered his secretary, Miss Attourney, to tap the law office of Miss Fair. Was that Your Honor, the question is, when was the riot that placed in the office and by who? Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fair's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached. Yeah, if only I get That is when I saw that a cursed light stand. Okay. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Ashworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Pheonix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. Wright knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. Wright would have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. Wright was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. Wright has been to the office well before the murder took place. How about the note? It says Maya. When he went to the place to wiretap, he would have seen the glass light stand there. Ergo, Mr. Pheonix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Okay. Let's see it first. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder, okay? I had entered the Fare and Coleslaw office. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the accident. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Yes.
Hold it! Objection!
I had entered the fence course office.
Hold it! Objection!
Had done so. There's no.
Hold it! Objection!
So this glass light stand.
Hold it!
Okay. What do you notice something as innocuous as the light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. That's what I came to tell you. You have the receipt in the contract, right? So what do I... Oh, cross-examine the signature, I guess? The form. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September. Oh, it said early before September. plot armor. There is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Pheonix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I ask you. I say, let us give Mr. Pheonix Wright his last chance. Okay, say first before I die. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Objection!
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell me the code what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand, and the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Pheonix post office at the beginning of September, the stand would not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this, can you? No, it's impossible. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you agree you can judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for objection, I guess.
Objection!
Not so fast, Pheonix, right? No way, can he won this way? There's no way. God, it's edgelord. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Pheonix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Pheonix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be one of those updated autopsy reports. This is bad. Check. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Ashwood, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to try, it would be me in the prosecution. I am prepared to assist them whether there is no claim of any basis in factual evidence. Okay then. I've converted. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. A list of people names in Mia handwriting. A list of people names in Mia handwriting. The memo Mia has given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop. This is halt. Please stop. Make him stop. How how did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. This court finds the defense not guilty. This is all. This court is adjourned. September 9 to 24, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Pheonix. You risked a lot to help me, and I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time is take care of things for me. Has to help me tell you, and who better for me? Okay, the end. I think this is part 1. Okay. You have disgraced me for this the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. No, it is you who should grace upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messengers Return. Yeah, it reminds me of Diablos. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Co's Law Office. Okay, I'm gonna end it here for now. I'm continuing on next time. To those who are watching, thank you and see you next time. I want to get something.